Stop suffering and start living with happiness. Onchana, Zen Wisdom. In the heart of the serene Zen monastery, where the ancient oak trees whispered wisdom and the tranquil stream sang lullabies, there lived a Zen master named Hoshin. Renowned for his deep understanding of life and the art of happiness, Master Hoshin was often sought out by those struggling with suffering and discontent. One day, a troubled man named Ryota arrived at the monastery. Ryota was a successful merchant, but despite his wealth and status, he was deeply unhappy. He felt trapped in a cycle of constant stress and dissatisfaction. Desperate for a solution, he approached Master Hoshin. "Master," Ryota said, "I have everything I could ever want: money, power, influence. Yet I am always anxious and unhappy. How can I find true happiness?" Master Hoshin looked at Ryota with a kind smile and replied, "Come with me." They walked to the edge of the monastery's garden, where a small pond lay nestled among the trees. The pond was serene, its surface perfectly reflecting the sky above. Master Hoshin handed Ryota a small, empty bowl. "Fill this bowl with water from the pond," the master instructed. Ryota dipped the bowl into the pond, but as he did, he noticed that the water in the bowl was always disturbed by ripples, making it impossible to see clearly. Frustrated, he tried again and again, but the result was the same. The water never settled enough to show a clear reflection. Master Hoshin observed him quietly and then said, "Now let the bowl sit still on the grass." As Ryota set the bowl down and left it undisturbed, he noticed that gradually the ripples in the water began to calm. Slowly the surface of the pond became clear, and the reflection of the sky and surrounding trees was perfectly visible. Master Hoshin spoke gently. "The water in the bowl is like your mind. When it is stirred up by your worries and desires, it is hard to see the clarity and beauty within. But when you let it be still, the true nature of things reveals itself." Ryota's eyes widened in understanding. "So you are saying that my suffering comes from my restless mind?" "Yes," Master Hoshin replied. "Happiness is not something you can acquire or chase. It is a state of being that emerges when you allow your mind to settle and be at peace. When you stop clinging to your desires and fears, you create the space for happiness to naturally arise." Ryota took this lesson to heart. He began practicing mindfulness, learning to let go of his relentless striving and anxieties. Slowly but surely, he found that the more he allowed himself to be present and at peace, the more happiness he experienced in his life. In time, Ryota's journey transformed him. He was no longer driven by the external trappings of success, but by an inner sense of contentment. The ripples of his restless mind had settled, revealing a profound and lasting sense of joy. And so the wisdom of Zen Master Hoshin echoed through Ryota's life. To stop suffering and start living with happiness, one must learn to quiet the mind and embrace the clarity and peace that lies within.